Oh, hey Reese, what's going on today? Hi, how you going? It is, of course, me, Reese T. O'Leary of perpelFLAME and Company. That's right, perpelFLAME. You're joining me here for another collective consciousness reading on this tribe channel where we like to dive in every single week with a new collective consciousness reading. For everyone, of course. Now, if you would like to donate to the tribe, you can do so by following the details there. And if you would also like to join the tribe membership, which includes bonus readings and so much more that we won't dive into right now for just $9.99 a month, you can follow those details there as well. Now, unfortunately, I did just record this entire reading and then I went to go and check the audio and the audio did not record. For whatever reason, technology. Alright, we're going to roll with the punches though. So I've actually already pulled the cards. I don't want to re-pull them because the message is still true and correct for the week. I sat with Spirit, I asked them, they said don't pull the cards again, let's just go through them again. Alrighty Roo, you ready? I'm ready. So first card we do have from this deck that we love to use is the Patience card, Out of Alignment, and that card says, I accept that everything happens in divine order. Yes, it does. Now this week, I feel the days of Tuesday and Wednesday are going to be important for you to employ your patience, right? And I feel it might be in the career or work sector, especially when it comes to dealings with other people, but also with dealings with yourself, right? I feel as though it may feel as though, you know, you're having to force things ahead or push in ways where you don't feel like you usually have to push. Now to this, I will remind you that it is an opportune moment to employ some of those tactics and techniques that you have learned. And if you haven't, we can go through some in another video, of course. But patience is a virtue, right? I'll read the card again. I accept that everything happens in divine order. Not everything is also always going to happen perfectly in alignment to what you expect, right? Divine order is, it looks like this. It's all over the shop. Time is not linear when it comes to universal mechanisms and the way that the universe likes to work and operate, right? So I feel as though you may also be receiving outcomes this week that you've been waiting on for a while. And also a message that I did get in the other reading, which I do need to just pop in here before I forget, is Friday you may be receiving an important message from someone in your world that you need to pay attention to, because I feel like this person may be one of those people that you need to take a pair of scissors to, right? Not literally to take a pair of scissors to them. You know, think about cutting that relationship off, or at least putting in some stronger boundaries in which you yourself will benefit from. I feel like this person may come through by way of a social media message, a text message, a phone call, but I feel like this person does come into your world and often takes energy from you and doesn't necessarily replenish that energy. They may be that type of person that likes to talk, but they don't ever offer you an ear to listen to. And you may get, you know, away from their interactions on a regular basis feeling left without energy, as opposed to feeling uplifted or, you know, more energized, right? If someone doesn't leave you feeling more energized, or at least on a neutral playing field, and they do this on a regular basis, you all should really consider that relationship and the boundaries that you do or don't have in place with that relationship. Now, the next card over the top of the Patience card, Out of Alignment, in alignment, is the Self-Esteem card. And that card does say, I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. Now, this card is also pointing towards your intuition, right? And it's also pointing towards the fact that you should be paying more attention to your intuition. You should also have more access to that, right? If you've been paying attention to these weekly readings, I do know that's been coming up quite a bit over the last few weeks when it comes to these collective consciousness readings. Simply put, that's because our guides, our ancestors, and our non-physical team of beings, which often come to us through by way of, you know, signs, synchronicities, dreams, etc., is divinely guiding you. You are being divinely guided. You need to trust in that process. I also feel like Thursday is a really good opportunity for you to try, and Thursday and Sunday, to try and take some rest and relaxation. Ooh, and in my other video that didn't save, or the audio didn't save, sorry. In my other video, on Sunday is a really good day to stay at home, right? And try and focus on finishing up some of those tasks that you may or may not have already, you may have left by the wayside, right? Those tasks that you're like, I'll get around to it, and you just don't. Spirit's saying, try and accomplish some of these on Sunday. And if you do struggle with procrastination and things like that, write a list and tick them off or cross them off. It's good for the mental health. That was another message that's just coming in from the other video as well. You need to ensure that you are paying attention to all of your bodies, right? Your physical, spiritual, mental, emotional bodies. And that self-esteem card, so I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others, is also seeing you this week being the messenger on behalf of spirit in ways that you may not anticipate for other people, right? So you may give skill sets from the past, right? From the last few years. So for example, you may have got that from learning or studies or a job or just life general experiences and circumstances. That's going to become useful for you this week, and you may be able to use that to assist others, and you may do that without realizing it. But when you see this, and you may remember that now, and you need to give yourself a pat on the back for that, because there is a reason why you learned that, and this is showing you that things are not always linear when it comes to spirit and why we experience certain things, and etc., so forth and so on. Now, what we don't see coming from the bottom of the deck in alignment is the balance card, and this says, I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Again, this is the card reminding you about the different bodies that you have, right? These spiritual, physical, emotional, and mental bodies. See? Did you hear that? I just got a message from someone. It's quite late, but that was very random timing. But that noise was confirming exactly what I just said. Pay attention to how the different bodies operate with one another, how they integrate with one another. The physical that we experience is usually the last thing that we experience, right? The thoughts, the mental and emotional. So our emotions drive our thoughts, right? And that puts it into the physicality. Our spirituality is kind of like the glue in between all of that. We're made up of so many different aspects, and we need to make sure that we're remembering that. Don't just floss and take care of your physical health. That won't do. You need to also look at the other aspects of your health as well. Your spiritual health, your mental health, your emotional health. They're just as important as one another. So that balance card saying, I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment, is reminding you of that. Don't forget about the Chakra Ameliorate album. There are 8 tracks there that can help you in many different ways, shapes, or forms with your different chakras, starting from the root chakra right up to the crown chakra, and then a bonus universalis, which is laced with the perfect human frequency resonance and the earth frequency resonance, 432 gigahertz. All right, so make sure you are implementing techniques and tactics that you have learned, including things like playing that music, which will assist you in bringing and remaining within that state of balance. Please keep up with the boundaries, right? I know you've been implementing boundaries, and you need to maintain those. You may even need to tweak those boundaries a little bit further, all right? Now, the card from the Saints and Angel deck is the Holy Spirit card, the peaceful card, right? So, sorry, the peaceful card from the Holy Spirit. And that's reminding you, there we go. There we go, the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit's messaging me. The peaceful card is reminding you to keep guard of your peace, right? In order to do so, off the back of that balance card, you do need to make sure you are tweaking and keeping in alignment with those boundaries. And if you haven't put up enough boundaries, put up more, right? And your boundaries need to exist in all aspects of your life to maintain your well-being, to maintain your emotional health, your physical health, and also to assist you in keeping on while you're walking along your path in life, righty-roo? Now, the card from the Spirit Warrior deck, is the wonderful Bush Iris card. On the front it says, the spirit lives on. bush iris on the side of the card, accept the cycle of life. Learn to listen and accept the wisdom of your inner voice. This Australian native plant flowers in spring and summer. Blue-purple flowers fall quickly. This rapid procession of flowering and falling, living and dying continues for months. The essence of bush iris can help you in the face of death. It helps dispel associated fears, enables a smooth transition to the other side, and brings a calm energy into that situation. Use the essence in meditation to awaken your spirituality and understand your true purpose. With your psychic channels of communication opened, you'll be more readily be able to connect with your spirit and spirit guides, right? Just another reminder to open yourself up to your intuition so that you can stay focused and connected with those intuitive insights from all aspects. Divine source consciousness, your guides, your non-physical team, your intuition, your higher self, right? They're guiding you in the right direction. So make sure you stay focused and make sure you are remaining balanced so that you can stay focused in those areas, okay? All right. I'll catch you in the video tomorrow. I'll catch you in the next reading next week. And for the tribe members, don't forget to head over to the Facebook meta page where your bonus reading will be up shortly. Alrighty, Roo. Bye. Catch us on the flip side.